What's up, guys? Coach Matt and YugoProBaseball.com here again with Matt Antonelli, Major League hitter for the Padres organization. We came up in the Padres organization together. Also has a YouTube channel, Antonelli Baseball, so be sure to check that out. But today we're going to talk about how to hit a slower pitcher or a junk ball pitcher, because I see a lot of young players, they actually hit better off of the fast guy sometimes, but when they get that guy who's throwing a little bit slower, they just struggle.
Absolutely.
So what are some things that a guy can do to have better success against a slow pitcher or a junk ball pitcher?
There's a couple of ways. I think the first thing starts not even in the batter's box, so it starts from the dugout. Just identifying what does the pitcher throw. Is he somebody that's going to try to get you out with a whole lot of off speed, or just throws a lot slower than maybe the previous guy or other guys that you faced? So knowing that, having understanding before you even get here, okay, what does this guy throw? What's my game plan? How am I going to prepare for that? Then when you get to the on deck circle, it's really, really important to now get in sync with the pitcher. I'm trying to pretty much dance with the pitcher, and I need to understand, when am I going to get started? When am I going to get my foot off the ground? If a guy is not throwing hard, I'm going to get ready later. If a guy's throwing really, really fast, I've got to get ready earlier. So I have to have an idea of when I'm going to get ready, and you don't do that here. You do that on the on-deck circle. So I'm there, and I'm just mimicking in that bat. I'm trying to get my foot down. When that ball's about halfway to the plate, that's when I'm trying to get ready to launch my swing. So I do it. Ooh, I was late there. Or, oh man, I'm way too early. I'm just sitting there and the ball's not even close to halfway. Okay, now I've got to try a little bit later. So you're doing that there, so that when you get in the box, now I'm ready to go. Now I don't have to take a pitch. Most guys get up here and they go, okay, let's time the pitcher here. And oh, I'm way too early. Okay, strike one. And now you're already behind in the account. So I do all that stuff back there. So that's the first thing. The first adjustment is I have to get ready differently against the slow guy than the fast guy. All right, once I figure that out, the other thing I think helps is when you get ready to hit, the things that I talk about are getting pulled back. So as I'm moving forward, I'm pulling back this way. That keeps me centered and balanced. What you see with most kids when they face somebody that throws slow, you see this right here. Here they go, and oh, and they can't stop themselves, right? Everything gets forward too much because they're used to just, okay, I'm on time for that hard thrower, and I'm never gonna be too far forward, I'll hit it. But if I do the same thing off a guy that throws slow and nothing keeps me back, well then I can't stop myself, and I'm just out over my front foot. You see that in 90% of swings when all of a sudden they throw in the guy that throws nothing but breaking balls. So what I need to feel is, as I'm getting ready to hit and as I'm striding, this move right here, this pulling back action keeps me back. So if I don't have that, I get forward. My hands come forward, everything comes forward. I can't stay on any slow pitching. But if I pull back as I'm moving forward, so I'm loading, my upper body is literally loading as I'm striding forward. Well, now if it's slower, I can stay back here. I've got to be able to be on time by working it in the dugout and on the on-deck circle in combination with being pulled back so that I don't get over my front foot. And now all of a sudden, I can drive the ball and hit the ball much, much better off the slow pitching.
One other question I got for you, and maybe it could be perceived as a tip from those viewing, is, in general, as a hitter, what are you looking for in a 2-0 count?
This depends a little bit, again, on the level that you're at. So the higher you get, the more information you get. And once you start getting tons of information, I didn't spend a ton of time at the major leagues, but when you're in the major leagues, you have a really good idea of everything this guy's gonna throw. You get percentages before the game, right? They say in a 2-0 count, the guy throws 94% two-seam fastball. And so that's how you kind of put your game plan together. But for most players, they don't have that information. So what you do, again, it goes back to the dugout. When I'm sitting there, I'm watching all the hitters. If I'm a righty, I'm watching all the other righty hitters on my team. If I'm a small guy, I'm watching all the other small guys, and I'm saying, okay, how is this pitcher attacking this guy? Because if you're at a level where there's not much information, he doesn't have a whole lot of information on you. So if you pick a guy that's similar to you, now all of a sudden you say, okay, let's see how the pitcher's gonna attack this guy, right? And 2-0, this guy always, every time 2-0, he throws a breaking ball. Well, if I have that information, I have enough of it, well then I could sit breaking ball if I want to. You know, a lot of kids just sit in there and they got their soda drinks and their popcorn and stuff, and nobody's watching anything. And then you go to the plate and it's 2-0 and you're like, I don't know, I guess I'll just see the ball and hit it, right? See the ball and hit it. But if you pay attention, you're a student of the game, now you can start to put together a game plan. Now, if you don't have any of that stuff, what I always kind of revert back to is I want to try to get on my pitch. So if I have no idea, I've never seen this guy before, no one else on my team is like me, typically we tell guys to get on the fastball because we practice hitting fastballs every single day, right? So at that point, 2-0, it's my pitch, right? I'm sitting fastball where I want it. It differs a little bit, but most guys are going to be somewhere in the middle chunk of the plate, about waist high. I'm sitting on fastball. I'm anticipating I'm going to get a fastball. I'm getting ready to hit it. We say yes, yes, no approach. So I'm thinking yes, yes, yes. If it's there, then I'm rolling yes, boom, and I whack it, and I hopefully hit a double. If it's not there, if it's not my fastball right there, I'm thinking yes, yes, yes. All of a sudden, it's not there. No, I just slam on the brakes and say no. And again, it can be a strike. It can be, you know, here or here, but it's not the pitch I'm looking for, 2-0. I just say no. Now it's 2-1. I say good pitch, and then we go back to thinking about what's, you know, what the situation calls for next.